Into alkynes. So, I've even mistyped that. Alkynes are unsaturated hydrocarbons which contain at least one carbon-carbon triple bond. So alkenes, remember, are double, alkynes are triple. General formula for an alkyne, again with the alkyne, is CnH2n minus 2. So there's two less hydrogens in the molecule than there are number of carbons. Double the number of carbons. The suffix for alkynes is -ine, so spelled Y-N-E. And underneath here we have 4 examples of alkynes. Because there are 2 carbons, we have ethyne, 1, 2, 3 carbons, propyne, 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, butyne. Again, this is correct, but I do prefer but2-ine. And this here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pent. Now, I do not believe this is correct, because there's 2 alkynes there. It should really be pent 2, 4, penta, di-ine. So when naming alkynes, it's pretty much the same as we have been going through with nomenclature for alkanes and alkenes. We prioritize the position of the triple bond. So a triple bond is more important than a double bond is more important than a single bond. Your first job is to identify the parent chain, so the longest one. So for example, here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 carbons. That's how we know it is a hex. There is a triple bond in it. It's closer to this end of the chain, so we'll count from this end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because remember, just like with double bonds, we want to make that number in front of the position of the triple bond as low as possible. So a triple bond starts on carbon number 2, that's why we have 2 here, and an -ine for that triple bond. Is there any branching? Yes, of carbon number 4 we have a branch that has 1 carbon in it, so we know 1 is meth, that is a methyl group, and it is on carbon number 4. So 4-methyl-hex-2-ine. So I just want to repeat that the alkyne is more important than the alkene. So in this molecule, this is our parent chain. Remember, we count those N's and bens as carbons. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's going to be a non-ine. Oh, that's kind of gross. No, sorry. Non-ine. Because there's something else in there, there is also a double bond. So it is on carbon number 4, is where it starts. So we're going to call this a non-N-ine, which looks gross, but it is correct. That double bond is on number 4. I don't have a number here because our triple bond is starting on carbon number 1. And same rules apply, you don't have to put 1s in there. So non-4-enene, it has 1, 2 branches. First branch is a methyl. This is a ethyl because 1, 2 carbons. E comes before N. It is on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 ethyl, 3 methyl, non-4-N9. Oh, that sounds good. Hi, we are going to go through and name these alkenes. So the first one here has 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons, so you know it's going to be a but. Hey, look at that. That triple bond is on the end of the chain, so we know it's just going to be a butyne. You don't need to put a number there because it's at the end. So 4 carbons long, butyne, it has 2 substituents. Both of them are on carbon number 3, and they both have only 1 carbon in them, so we know they are methyl group. 3, 3, dimethyl, methyl. Oh, what happened there? Methyl, that looks good. 3,3-dimethylbutyne. Over here, now I drew this one a little bit wonky specifically to confuse you. Here is your alkyne. So here is your parent chain. It's bent, but I drew it like that specifically to confuse you. That has to be the chain because your alkyne has to be in the main chain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octyne, again, it's at the end, so we don't need to put a number in here. There is 1 methyl coming off carbon number 1, 2, 3. And here, 2 carbons in the substituent, so it is an ethyl group. They're both on carbon number 3. It's going to be 3 ethyl, 3 methyl octyne. And last, I made this one because it has an alkene and an alkyne in it, but remember your alkynes are more important, so this molecule is an alkyne. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 carbons long, so it's a heptyne. Oops, sorry, forgot about that double bond. Heptyne. The double bond is starting on carbon number 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, or later. Starting on number 3, so it's going to be hept 3-N-ine. Ugh. And it has methyls, 2 methyls coming off there, so it's going to be a dimethyl. And they're both on carbon number 6. 6,6-dimethyl hept 3-E9 aniine.